say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we have at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets echoed, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, Eddie.
You have to find it. Gotta get in here. There. Open it up.
You're not muted.
As we're waiting in the ring, we're waiting. This is a 7:06 kick time.
Let me see your mic. What about now? Can you guys hear yourselves?
Advances the ball out to the CBA.
Yeah, oh.
Let's stay right there.
Alright, here we go. Jordan Ray. Up the middle.
Hold that, would you? Switching out.
Was the false start, right? That happened. Yeah, false start on the first play of the game. Not a good thing.
Snap. Screen pass. Backfield.
I just think it was well designed because there's a corner right there.
I know.
I mean, now Zaire is good. Few prospects, but he's got right there, and it's a low ball. No way.
Motion. Triple left. Ball snap.
Too much pressure.
I should bring a little back more.
Yeah.
Picks it up, gets it, goes for it, gets about 5 yards of the kickoff. Syracuse is 45.
Now I just need a second.
Returned by Peter Renz, stopped by Alex Smith.
Defense walks the field.
He takes over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
How's CBA defense been so far this year?
Don't put it to your mouth. Be too loud. You're making it clip. Go down there? Yeah, totally. Oh, okay. Run to the outside. Up tackle only gets 2 yards. Pretty good play. If he got past him, then he had another, like, at least 5 yards.
Tackle made by number 4, Murray.
Going quick, heading right back up.
Oh. No huddle. Great pick up by the brothers.
Nice tackle by the number 24, Brunson. All right, girl, hurry up again. They're setting up in a wishbone.
Carry brought down by Jermaine. Third and
Snap,
6.
pass.
Good defense.
That's starts for a 4th and 5.
Bring up a 4th
Seem to be
down
punting.
and 6 for the Wildcats.
So your sits back.
Punt.
40 yards.
And it
Let's go
rolls
back.
into the end zone.
Touchback.
For a touchback.
We're at the CBA Brothers setting up for offense.
The Brothers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What do you think the first play they're going to run here?
I think they're probably going to run Rhino or they're going to run Gator. They set up and spread. Back to the right side. Low screen.
Oh,
pass
low.
to Zaire.
Ooh. Tackle from behind. 88, West Genesee.
Raised pass to Torrance is complete. Hudgens on the stop after a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 for CBA.
Got a nice 4 yards out of it.
Yeah. But are they looking for screens as a commonality this game?
I think so. They're set pretty far back. Snap. Right up the gut. Shed the tackle.
Nowhere to go. Completely surrounded. Offensive line collapsed.
Hanford on the carry.
Set to 3rd and 6.
By a host of Wildcats right at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have to pull something off here.
3rd down and 6 for the Brothers.
Just not a screen. I don't think you'll get that far.
It is true. The way they've been playing.
Although,
Set back pretty far. Pass, 1st down. He's gone to about the 37, 38.
Gray's pass to Pitts is complete. Odom on the stop. Gain is enough for a CBA 1st down. Ball is placed on the CBA 37.
you think this will be a long drive?
I think so. So the way it's playing out, took them 3 downs to get 1st down. We're in dog motion. Handoff up the gut. Breaks free.
Oh, big, big.
Out to the other team side.
About
Big play
45,
It's a big play there.
47.
Hanford with some nifty running on the play. Advances
First
the
one this
ball
half.
into West Genesee territory for the 48-yard line.
They create some momentum here. They could get a touchdown.
Tackle made by
They
Avery.
could, but the West Genesee offense, I think they're going to anticipate a pass here. They're going to drop deep.
CBA sets up and trip. Snap.
Ray looking,
Running.
cornered. Again, his offensive line's got to give him more time than that.
He's forced to run up the gut.
Jordan Ray on the keeper.
This offensive line doesn't improve their game, then
By Taekwon McGriff.
that will be a long day.
2nd down and 8 for CBA.
False start, or
Offsides by defense.
Flags on the field. The indication from the official is a legal procedure.
Seems that the scoreboard is
against the Brothers.
messed up.
that's odd.
That moves the ball back
10 isn't even on the huddle.
48-yard line will be second and
Set up and
14
spread.
for the Brothers.
Calling his own plays.
Yes. Snap. Step back.
They're looking-
Cox throws the screen.
Oh, it's a screen.
He's running. He's going. Just short of the first. At the 38.
The screen pass from Ray to Corpanta picks up 14 yards.
Guess I was wrong. Screens do work.
With the stop, it is the CBA first down.
I guess so.
The defense doesn't seem to be adjusting at all.
Yeah, I would have to agree. A lot of pressure on the line. Although it looks like they're about to blitz the linebackers. And that was a right move. As the running back got swallowed up the middle.
Hanford is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Aiden Leaf at the bottom of that pile. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for the Brothers.
So they're setting up in trips. Offsides. Or not. Oh, snap and hand it off to Jameer. Big screen.
Ooh, big hit.
Almost fumbled there. They're going to stop the drive. Dead in his tracks.
Advances the ball inside the 30-yard line, which to the 29.
Third and
Leaf
short
again
for the
on the
Brothers.
stop.
Seems Jameer is already having a great game. A lot of production.
Either they're like the one down there, he gets stuffed, but he's doing pretty good. Brothers with the wing. Yeah, fake. And he's off.
Jordan scrambles. And gets the first down.
Ray on the keeper. Picks up about 10 yards on that play. Ball spotted just inside the 20 at the 19. Brings up a first down for the CBA Brothers.
He's not in the game. Look at that, first and 10 on 20. They start off in trip. Stacked on the right. Yep, rolls out. Tucks the ball and runs.
Scrambles. Evades out.
By number 6.
Cut.
Breaks a tackle. Goes down. That's the first down. In the red zone.
Ray on
Brothers have the ball in the red zone.
Bell.
Yeah, Jordan did a great job evading the sack.
Gain is to the 5-yard line of the Wildcats. First down
To get
and
dump
goal
ball off to number
for the
6.
Brothers.
They're closing in on the end zone.
First and goal.
We seem to have a running back as a wide receiver here. Offside. It's defense.
Seems like West Jenny is having a problem with that.
Penalty flag on the play.
Can't keep their heads on straight.
The indication from the officials is offside against West Genesee. The penalty will carry
Still
a
first down.
the distance to the goal. First and goal from just inside the 3.
If I was a West Genesee coach, I would be very angry that they keep jumping up sides.
Again, Tristan, the running back, setting up as a wide receiver. Motion. Fake. Throw to top.
Deep ball, high.
Overthrown. Unfortunate.
Ray's pass for Pitts falls just incomplete. Second down and goal for the Brothers.
Brothers set up and trip. Running back on the right side. Motion. Ball fake. Touchdown. Number 8.
Up the middle, design QB screen. QB dive.
I think that was an option.
There is a flag on the play. The indication from the official is a holding penalty against the Brothers.
And there's a penalty, which brings it back.
The penalty will be assessed from the spot of the foul.
It's now
Ball placed at the
2nd and 14.
CBA 12-yard line.
Everett on the sideline getting ready to kick a field goal.
Still second down and
Again,
goal
it's
for
spread.
CBA.
Timeout for the Brothers.
Timeout, CBA.
Quarterback doesn't look too happy.
Timeout this early. Doesn't sound good.
No, it's only 4 quarter. They fixed the scoreboard. Finally.
Yeah. Although I'd expect a big play if they're going to take a timeout for it.
Seem to be bringing in number 25, Matthew Cooney. Or not. Brothers come out set on the ball. Set up within the spread. Tristan as running back. Ball snap. Rolls out. Goes back. A lot of pressure. Dumps the ball.
Is there a blitz there? Are they blitzing more than 5 guys? Because if they're blitzing more than 5 guys, then
Screen pass.
they gotta throw a screen.
Somebody had a lot of pressure there.
But if they're not, then this offensive line really has to get it together.
There's some pretty big people over there. Brothers setting up and spread. Tristan on the left side. Motion. Ball snap. Step back. Throws.
It looks like a miscommunication problem on the offensive line.
Definitely.
Raised
Also with the
pass,
receiver.
pitch, ball just incomplete.
It's overthrown again.
That brings up a 4th down and goal for CBA.
Brothers seem to be going for it. 4th and 12.
What do you think they'll pull here?
Trickery. That seems to be the way. Again in spread. Tristan on the right side.
Jordan looking.
Pass. Behind.
Raised pass to Anderson falls incomplete.
Possession is flipped.
West Genesee will take over at their own 12-yard line.
West Genesee coming out. They have a tight end. Ball pitched. Hit hard. It's around 6 yards.
I believe West Genesee offense is a run heavy. So the Brothers will have to figure out how to contain it.
Pitch is outside.
They seem to. They have some pretty big alignment.
Smith in on the stop.
The ends will have to do their job if they want to win.
Where's that?
Second down and 2 for the Wildcats.
CBA. One blitzer on the outside. Set up in wishbone. Snap. Fake the handoff. Go for the pass. Lots of pressure. Ball thrown away. It's going to be a rush.
Olamule pass ball
Hurry up
incomplete. Bringing up a third down and 2.
West Genesee. Wing. Wishbone.
Snapped. Looking. Great defense by number 12 of the Brothers.
17 wants a flat.
Olamule again over the middle.
I would say they're pretty
Pass
close.
for Chamberlain is
So much.
broken up
Fourth down
by
for West
John
Genesee.
Massaro.
They seem to be punting.
That brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be fake here. A little deep in their
On
territory.
their own 20-yard line.
If they give that up, it's a high chance. The Brothers are going to get a touchdown.
Number
Torres
10.
For the Brothers. Hudgens on the kick for West Genesee.
Ball kicked. And it's kicked far. Picks it up at the 40, 35. Runs. Still going. He's down around the 40.
Great return.
Torres on the
He's had a great
return.
night so far.
Picks up 27 yards. as he
Made a few guys miss and had a great hit on the
The
tackler.
ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line of the Wildcats, where the Brothers will take over.
They're
first
getting
and
ready for
10.
offense. Brothers getting set on the ball. Trips left. Jameer is now in for running back.
Jordan throws behind to Jameer. Massive gain of 9 yards.
It's a great play.
Raised pass to Hanford is complete. Gain of 8 on the play.
Brothers set, spread. Strong right. Motion. Trips right. Small game there. That's the end of the quarter. Going
Hanford
to
on
flip
the
side.
carry. Looks like he was
Candy is being thrown into the stands in the student section. They're pretty hyped.
Scoreless in the first quarter. Will this be a defensive game?
Most likely from what I've seen. Seems that West Jenny has a very vicious defensive line.
Lots of blitzes. I think they want to give Jordan as little time as possible to throw the ball and let the play develop.
If you've watched his tape, if you give him any time, either he'll run for 10 Or he'll throw for 20.
Very dangerous quarterback in the backfield.
We also know that the Brothers are a pass-first offense.
Yeah, and West Jenny knows that 23 is always deep. They always send a blitz to stop Jordan.
West Jenny already seems to be set.
If you were the Brothers, what would you do?
A lot of misdirection.
I'd run it. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I'd run to the outside. Seems like they're weaker there.
Fake up the gut. Let a jet sweep.
I don't know. 78 and 62 seem pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. You fake up the gut. Then you run outside.
Oh, yeah.
You fake to Jameer and let someone like 10 run the ball at the outside. All set. Trips right. 3rd and 2.
West Jenny shows blitz.
Motion. Flag thrown.
Penalty flag on the field.
5 yards back.
The official's indication is a legal procedure against the Brothers.
That was pretty bad though. That touched us back 5 yards. Went from an easy first down, went to a hard third.
3rd down, you think slant?
Most likely, or screen.
Number
Big
3 was
screen,
wide
throws to
open.
10.
Throws to 10.
Head tackle.
Great pass returns is complete.
The right side seems to fake the bubble.
The 35-yard line to the 34.
Think they'll have a deep pass here? Maybe a post?
Bringing up a 4th down.
I think that'd be dumb. Run another slant, or fake the slant.
We now bring in Ryan Story. What have you thought about this game so far?
You know, both offenses have looked a little shaky. Could be due to the great defenses in this game. CBA's been driving down the field better than West Genesee has. But, you know, that could just be due to the fact that West Genesee's offense really hasn't gotten a chance to get rolling. So, wouldn't surprise me if West Jenny had a big drive in this next upcoming drive. But yeah, this game looks like it's going to be a good low-scoring game, close game.
Yeah, great defensive game here. Huge sack for West Genesee on Jordan Ray. Brothers defense comes out.
I think that was just a bad play call. I think that was just a bad play call. Should have passed that. Rush, throw a screen or something. Pitch. Missed tackle. Penalty thrown.
Flag on the play. What do you think this is?
I think it's holding. Yep, not called. 5 yards back. It'll be 1st and 15.
That's huge.
Especially since they run the ball all game.
That's essentially a 10-yard loss because they got half the ground they needed and then they blew it all away with that holding penalty.
I said 1st and 15.
Sorry, what have you thought about Jordan Ray's performance thus far?
Oh, he's looked good. Missed a couple throws that he should have made, but overall he's had a pretty solid performance. You definitely expect to see him improve over the course of the game. He's done that in most of his games so far this season. And yeah, I think he's going to have a pretty solid game today.
He was really hit on the blitz. Definitely a lot of missed plays by Jordan Ray. But does his receivers have anything to do with it?
You know, the receivers' route running could be a little bit more precise, but overall they've seemed pretty good. Not that many drop passes. So, yeah.
Number 11 takes it and is immediately hit by 51.
Over on the carry, Jake Germain with
What do you think West Genesee has to do to combat the Brothers' defense here?
I think a deep shot right now would be a way to go. You know, it seems like the run game really hasn't been able to develop much. So if they could get a deep shot, maybe catch the CBA's secondary lacking a little bit, that would probably be the best move for them right now.
Yeah, I think they really need to get the run game going because I think that's the core of the West Genesee offense. So big pass here would really be great to set up the run. 3rd and long.
Throws.
And that's exactly what they needed.
Ball is caught. Middle of the field.
Over pass to Newkirk is complete. Bell on the tackle, but the gain is enough for a West Jenny first down.
West Jenny sets out and spread. Strong left.
Cooney, what do you think will happen here?
Handoff, obviously. Handoff breaks out of tackle. It's about 3 yards. They're gonna be just like Indian River. Punch the ball up the gut. And when we don't expect it, they throw the ball.
A host of brothers in on the tackle. Ball's advanced to midfield.
Ball swung outside. Given to 32. Breaks a few tackle. Gets hard. It's 3rd and 5.
Davis again on the carry.
And West Jenny has done it. Gotten a big pass to set up the run.
The 48-yard line of CBA.
Set up. Offsides.
Seems though both the Brothers and West Genesee are going offsides. Very common.
It's a mind game.
Officials' indication.
That one play. Seems to be a first down. 5 yards, change the chain.
Is it muted or?
First down.
Wishbone set, snapped, the passing, thrown deep. Number 6 on defense. Ball's little.
How do you feel about the West Genesee play calling so far?
Incomplete.
You know, they definitely could rely a little bit more on their passing. Obviously, the run game is what makes this team, but it seems that CBA's run defense has been very effective this game. They've gotten a couple really good hits on that running back. So if they could develop that passing game a little bit more, I feel it would be very beneficial to West Genesee's offense.
Second down and 10 for West Genesee.
So would you be confident in the Brothers' defensive line if the game continues to be like this, where it's run heavy?
Yeah, they don't seem to be tiring down at all as they break away a big run play. But
Huge flag here.
The Crimmins on the carry. There is a flag on the field, and the indication from the
They can't keep their hands to the
is a
stump.
holding call against the
No, can they?
Wildcats.
No, they cannot. These flags are really killing West Genesee.
Slowing the game down. Tiring them out. Like I said earlier,
After the penalty,
2nd and long. Think pass, run.
47-yard line.
probably like a fake. And throw
Bringing up
deep.
a 2nd and
Oh, it's way
long
offside.
for the Wildcats.
That's fake. Pass to number 88. Stiff arm. Out of bounds. 1 yard back.
Pass to Hudgens is complete.
How about the CBA secondary? Do you think they can hold the deep pass?
Runs them out of bounds.
They seem to be having a pretty solid game. You've seen on the first possession right here, they did allow a first down, but other than that, they've had a pretty solid game. Not many first downs for West Genesee as a total. So, you know, they're looking pretty good. But if that's an area that West Genesee should that West Genesee is going to target, it should be the secondary. The line looks too good right now.
Motion. Trips right. Sits up.
17-11 looking.
Has to roll out. Running.
Runs up the middle.
Hit by 78.
Number 78.
4th down.
Notable
Definitely a punt here.
keeper,
No fake. No shot.
brought down by Anthony Quigley.
They had all the momentum. They just gave it up.
And even that, and even the flag brings them back
There
even
was a
more.
flag on the field. The call was procedure against West Genesee. That's declined by the
sits back.
brothers,
In the backfield.
bringing up a 4th and 13 for West Genesee.
Zaire Torrance back to receive the.
Ball snap. Kick. In front of Sayer. Was dead out of bounds.
They really don't want him to get the ball, huh?
No, they don't.
Must have been watching film on him.
Goes 27
I believe he's been
yards.
offered by several schools such as Syracuse and Rutgers. Am I
At the
correct?
CBA 23,
Yes, you are.
where the brothers will take over.
Uncommitted.
1st and 10.
Where do you think he'll go?
You know, you got to hope he goes to the hometown school Syracuse. They have his brother there for basketball, Samir. So, yeah, we're all hoping he goes to Syracuse University to be a stud receiver for us.
I agree. It'd be great if he stayed local.
Set up trips, right? Quick screen pass. Tackled.
Incomplete pass.
Raised past the pits.
West Jenny wanted the fumble, but never
lucky
caught
there.
the ball in the first place.
2nd down and 10 for CBA from their own 23
That could have been bad.
Yeah, that's a great example. Whose fault do you think it was? Jordan's or the receivers there?
I think that's just a good play by the defense. I don't really think that's even a miscommunication by the offense. Defense just saw the play, made a good read.
CBA.
7 minutes left in the half. Do you think we could see a scoreless half here?
I think so. The way they're playing, no one could get past. 20 yards.
100% a defensive game. A lot depends on the ends here. If they can blitz and get Jordan, or if the brothers' ends can contain the outside run and, you know, put faith in the rest of their team to make sure no big plays are left by the secondary and no inside runs are given up by the D tackles.
You know, they always say how the journey matters more than the end, but I think it's the end that matters, not gonna lie. West Genesee already out back.
Do you think the brothers could pull anything out of their bag of tricks here?
You know, they've obviously got some trick plays. I can't see them running one this early in the game. I think they're going to be saving that for their 4th quarter. It was obviously this game is going to be close. I don't know if they want to go that deep into their bag this early in the game.
I agree. Neither team is desperate, but they should be cautious.
Oh, Jameer outside. Breaks the tackle. Gets to the 40. Nice run by Jameer.
Huge outside run by the brothers.
I told you, a little bit of mischief. Fake and went around the side.
Hopefully this will build momentum.
39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the brothers.
Do you think this will be a run-focused game?
It seems to be with the way the score is heading. It looks like it's just going to be a ground and pound game. This really is playing to West Genesee's style because CBA is obviously more of a pass-heavy team. For West Genesee to be keeping
Tackled,
this game
fumbled.
on the ground, it's very
West
impressive.
Genesee ball.
Huge play for West Genesee.
Really brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback is hurt. Down on the ground. So his helmet pop off. Oh, he's helped to his feet.
There's a fumble
Starts to
on
walk
the
off
play.
by himself.
Recovered by West
Seems to be
Genesee.
fine, just a bit shaken up. But this
That was devastating.
offensive line really has to get together. You know?
That was demoralizing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If I saw my quarterback back there getting sacked that bad,
32-yard line.
I would be getting angry right now. Don't you think this could energize the offensive line?
I do think so, but it's also demoralizing. I mean, it makes you sit. You're like, I don't know what to do. They're just too good.
And this is senior night for a lot of these guys on the offensive line, and they want to put on a good show as their last game at home.
Tail back on the right. Fake. Throws. 18 overthrown by a mile.
Odomore's pass to Leaf. Ball's incomplete. Second down and 10 for West Genesee.
Could this be a huge momentum change for West Genesee?
It seems to be that way. Obviously, they haven't been driving down the field too well. Getting the ball in CBA's territory it's a massive game changer for them. I could see if they turn this into points, that could be a turning point in this game.
Do you think a field goal is possible here if it's on 4th down?
Obviously, it's only high school, so you don't know how good the kicker is going to be. And they definitely have to get at least one more first down for a field goal to be in the realm of possibility. But yeah, if they could get a field goal and just take the lead going into the half, that would be a massive turnaround for West Genesee.
What about the brothers? Do you think they have a lot of trust in their kicker, Everett?
Oh, yeah, they definitely have trust in him. He's one of the best kickers in Section 3, and even he can kick 30s, 40s. I bet he could even kick a 50 if he got the wind right. So, they definitely have trust in him.
The brothers seem to be game planning. Back on the line. Brothers are set in a 5-2. Ball handed off. Drives. It's about 5 yards.
Huge pack brothers there to tackle him.
Think about when is West Genesee is they keep doing it backwards. They keep trying to throw the ball when they're not good at throwing the ball. Gonna run it. Then when it gets close, and 3rd down, you throw the ball.
Do you think a lot of option plays are in their future?
Probably. They need to change something to get a touchdown.
Do you think the brothers' defense can hold? They've been out a long time. They could get tired. They're even getting beat up here. A lot of strong runners on West Genesee.
I think they definitely can. They have the stamina. It's only 2nd quarter. They have the energy. It's also senior night. You gotta be a little pumped. No, motioning. Ball snapped. Fake handoff. Kept by the quarterback. And he breaks away. His wide lane. He's taken down. Inside the red zone.
Huge run. Holes just popped up like the Red Sea. Great scramble maneuvers by the quarterback here.
That play could
How do
be
you think the
devastating.
West Genesee quarterback has been playing so far?
Obviously throwing the ball, he hasn't looked too great, but running the ball, evading pressure, especially with the CBA's great defensive line, it's been impressive how he's managed to stay away, and he hasn't gotten sacked much. So that's huge credit to his game.
Huge play for the brothers here. Fumbled ball. By West Genesee. But this will be huge. 2nd down. Probably will look for a deep post or maybe just a go.
Yeah, probably. They probably need to set up in like cover 3 or something.
Which brings up a 2nd down and
Now they just need to set up in the long game.
for the Wildcats.
Even though 2nd down, run's not that big of a problem. They can't get like 10 yards each play. You know that from what we've seen. Snap, fake handoff, looking for a pass, screen pass, almost intercepted by number 11, Gage.
Quarterback dropped real deep there, but great defense.
Will bring up a 3rd and 27 for West Genesee.
This will be huge for the brothers. Drops back, looking. Caught inbounds. 4th down, West Genesee.
Pass to Burris is complete.
I was about to say, do you think the momentum has shifted to the Brothers, but it seems like West Genesee is still in it.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they're sending in the field goal team here. Kind of hard to tell. Yes, they are. So if they could make this field goal, take that lead going into halftime, they'd have a massive advantage over the Brothers. And just getting this point lead is going to be huge for them.
This will be huge.
And
it's shanked wide left.
The field goal attempt by Anthony Manzarati goes wide left.
What do you think? They had no shot?
Oh, they definitely had a shot to make it. They had confidence in their kicker, and he just happened to not hit the ball good. It stinks for the guy kicking it. You obviously want to see him do good, but of course you don't make all of them, and he missed that one.
16-yard line.
That was huge for the Brothers in the momentum game. Do you think they can pick it up here?
Yeah, they only have 4 minutes left to score before halftime, and they're really playing down to the competition right now. CBA is the obvious favorite here, and for them to be in a 0-0 game right now with West Genesee, it's not looking good for them. But if they could score here, they could redeem themselves for this first half.
I think the offensive line is key to this drive. If they collapse like they have been, then it won't look good. But if they hold, I think CBA will score.
Well, hand it off. He's stuffed at the line.
Seems CBA has been having trouble with these blitzes. What do you think they can do?
I think they just gotta throw the ball quicker instead of running up the gut. It doesn't seem to be working. They have big men in the middle. Just need to throw it outside or get a slant or something off to make them move back.
Second down and 12 for CBA.
Ball handed off to Sayer off a screen. Breaks a tackle and gets tripped. He gets about 4 yards.
If you were the West Genesee head coach right now, what would you be thinking? The number one thing you have to do here is
I need to stop the pass. The pass is deadly. Their outside runs are deadly. And stop it. I need contain.
Third down and 8 for CBA.
They're setting up 3rd and long. Widespread. Motion. Trips right. Number 5 going out. Pressure. Trying to throw it. Caught by Jameer. And we get a few yards.
great pass by number 12. And a great catch by Jameer.
Sets up a 4th and 5. Again, too long to go for it.
Bringing up a 4th and 5.
Do you think this was a major missed opportunity by the Brothers?
Yeah, definitely. As a team that's favored to win, you should be scoring on nearly every possession, and they haven't been able to score at all. So it's a massive blow to probably go into halftime with 0 points in a scoreless game.
12 punts it. It's a nice punt. 12 bumbles it. Oh, he picks it back up. Oh. Got hit down at the 50.
I agree. 3 and outs are never good, especially in a huge moment where that big plays could be made, but just didn't happen. With a run-heavy offense that West Genesee has, can just run out the clock and then get a score before half and take the lead. This could be huge.
Ball will be placed right at midfield.
This may even be the drive of the game.
Wildcats will start their possession.
Yeah. You look at a team like West Genesee, they're obviously happy to be within even a score of CBA. And so for them to be tied with the chance to take the lead going into halftime, they are obviously very excited about their prospects of winning this game.
Nice run by number 5. Sets up 2nd and 3. Ball snap, handed off to number 5. He's running. He breaks free. Only one man to go. gets tackled by number 3.
Huge outside run by number 5. That's exactly what West Genesee needed with a little under 2 minutes left.
This could be devastating. If they can't get a score back, if they get scored on right now, they're letting a running clock.
Looks like a quick offense here, no huddle. West Genesee is very aggressive.
Back, long ball, number 3 is on defense. Caught, touchdown, number 8.
Touchdown West Genesee, no flags.
That is devastating to the Brothers.
Minute 20. Do you think Jordan Ray and the CBA offense can drive down in that little of time?
I don't think Jordan Ray is going to play right now. He seemed to be hurt. He wasn't in last time. It was John Massaro. So it seems John Massaro has to lead the offense down the field to get a touchdown. It's a low chance. He hasn't played at all this year. I think they do have a chance.
Kirker sets up. Can he get it this one? And he does. Field goal is good. Just seemed like the field goal was out of his depth last time.
Yeah, the kicker made a great recovery. The coaches clearly have faith in him, and even after shanking that first field goal, they put him back in there to take the 7-0 lead on the Brothers.
It does seem Jordan Ray, the starting quarterback for the Brothers, is out. Do you have faith in the CBA offense to drive down and get a score here?
Yeah, it really just depends on the play calling. The fact that they haven't fed Sayer Torrance this game is kind of concerning. He's the star player on their offense, and for him to be getting limited touches is kind of concerning. If you could hit him with like a deep shot here, get 20 yards on a pass completion, that could easily change the game for the Brothers as they're looking at going to the half down 7.
Would you say the play calling has been concerning, or just everything hasn't meshed well yet?
It seems like the run plays have been solid at times, but just the pass plays haven't seemed to be working. And it's just kind of upsetting that the pass, which is their focal point of their offense, is just frankly not being used well.
This could be huge, because if the returner gets a good depth on the field, maybe the 50 even, that could be huge. In the minute 20 the Brothers have left to come and score. Onside kick. Oh, and it is. No, the Brothers get it. Number 3, running down to the 38. Huge by Dan Anderson. Huge play there. Do you have faith in the Brothers?
I do have faith in the Brothers. We're now in the 30.
What would your first play be if you were in this position?
Some sweep or something. I'd sweep, fake up the middle and go around. Then next play, I'd fake up the middle, fake go around and throw a 9.
John Massaro at quarterback.
A snap, sets back, rolls out to the right, throws, caught, dancing.
Great pass by Massaro and another great catch by Anderson.
Anderson's our key player today.
Second and 8, second and 6 for CBA.
They set up, trips left, running back on the left. Ball snapped, he steps back, pressure right, throws the ball, almost picked. Ball batted down, thrown to Anderson.
Just seems like West Genesee defense is harassing whoever the quarterback is for CBA and just not letting the pass develop at all. Probably the best move by them.
Well, I mean, their defense seems to be hyped, and we're demoralized because of the touchdown that I just got. So, I mean, you can just tell in the way they move.
This could be a huge third down. In the event it does become a fourth down, do you think the Brothers go for it, or do they have faith in their kicker?
I think that they would go for it. They clearly don't want to be down going into the half, so if they had a chance to score, they would. And it's going to be tough, though, because West Genesee is playing basically a 3-safety deep defense, and they're still managing to stop the short stuff. So if CBA can't take advantage of their deep coverage, then they're not going to be able to do anything on offense.
So you said not this early in the game do you think CBA would pull out the bag of tricks, but this seems like a very, very key play. Do you think they'll pull one out of the bag here?
Yeah, now you got to think that they go into their bag of tricks. I don't want to use the word desperate this early in the game, but they've got to be feeling a little desperate right now. Losing to the underdog team by 7 at halftime, they should with their starting quarterback out, look for a double pass maybe, jet reverse, anything like that.
Motion, thrown to the screen, slow. Stops the clock. Now it's 4th and long.
And that 4th down possibility has become a reality.
Bringing up a 4th and 7.
Now this play will really be out of the bag of tricks. Probably to their best player, you think?
You'd have to assume it's going to Sayer, maybe Jameer if they do like a wheel route to the running back. Really, the goal is just get the first down here. You don't need to take an end zone shot as of right now. You still have some time. I believe they have 2 timeouts left, so... No, never mind. They have no timeouts left, so they might have to take an end zone shot.
Ball thrown up randomly. Intercepted by the lineman. 62 is tackled down. 31 seconds left.
And the West Genesee harassment of the CBA quarterback has worked in their favor.
Intercepted by number 62, Taven Marino.
Huge play by West Genesee. Now it is nearly guaranteed that they will have the lead going into the half.
At their own 41-yard.
What are you thinking if you were the CBA head coach right now?
You've got to be a little bit disappointed in your team's performance. I mean, I get you have excuses with your quarterback getting injured in the second, but this performance right now is unacceptable. 0 points against West Genesee's defense when, in reality, West Genesee isn't a real contender in the Section 3 Class A conference.
And a big play for West Genesee here. With 23 seconds on the clock, if they score again, then the Brothers will have to be pretty desperate.
Motion, screen pass. Taken down by number 15. It's a gang tackle. Loss of 5.
Great play by the CBA defense. I don't think they're giving up yet.
No, I don't think so either. The end of the second quarter has come to fruition.
Seems West Genesee will let the clock run, and that is half. 7-0. West Genesee on the road. This is huge. What do you think, Story? Key takeaways.
West Genesee is obviously very happy to have the lead. CBA's definitely disappointed because they're losing senior night, probably the last home game of the season for them. So to be down 7 against the inferior opponent is just disappointing for a team of CBA's class. They really need this comeback win off of their loss at Indian River last week. And yeah, the offense just really doesn't seem to be getting a rhythm, especially against West Genesee's defense. West Genesee has managed to play both the run and the pass extremely well, while simultaneously getting pressure on the quarterback. So you just got to look for the offensive play calling to open up a little bit.
So this is a definitely a defensive game, as we all predicted by basically halfway, even a quarter through the first quarter. What do you think the key takeaways from this game, and what CBA needs to recover, and what West Genesee needs to further push going into the second half?
You know, CBA just really needs to get the balls to their elite weapons more. The receivers haven't done that much in the passing game, especially Sayer, and if they could feed their elite receiving targets, it would really benefit their team. Maybe, I'm not even saying you take deep shots with them, just get them in screens, reverses, get the ball to your star players. And I would like to see them get a little more creative with their use of their running back, Jameer Hanford. If they're using him mainly right now for just runs up the middle, maybe try to get him to the outside in the open field, one-on-one situations where he can make a guy miss and maybe break away a big 20 to 30-yard play.
What do you think? Well, two questions here. What would you do if you had the ball coming out of the half as a first play, would you take it slow or would you want to have a big play?
It really depends on how West Genesee's defense is reacting. If they're keeping that 3 safety deep type of defense, then I think you got to play it somewhat conservatively, even though you're down. So I think that CBA should probably stick to the outside run game. Again, get those receivers in some slant routes, short routes. And if they change up their defense a little, they start playing a little bit more press coverage. A big shot to open up the half wouldn't be a terrible idea, although West Genesee does have the ball, so it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to run out the clock a little against CBA, give them less time to score, maybe keep that lead for a little bit longer.
Well, it seems like the long ball hasn't really been working. Do you think a maybe short pass game for the Brothers would work better?
Yeah, that's really more of what their offense is designed around, that West Coast style of offense. So if they could really feed those receivers in the short game, maybe shorten the route tree a little bit, it seems like that would be the most effective way for their team to recover.
How would you, as a head coach, if you were the head coach, what would you be saying to your players right now, down by 7 on your senior night?
You saw last week that the team kind of got demoralized early on in the first quarter against Indian River. You really just tried to get them to keep their head up, not get all depressed and everything, even though they're losing. If you could keep their focus on the second half and just completely forget about the first half, because obviously that was very disappointing. Just get everyone focused and ready for the next half of football. I think that's where you're trying to get their heads at for the next 2 quarters of football.
I think realistically, as CBA, it's only 7 points. It's only 7 points. But as West Genesee, you have 7 points and the other guys don't. Must be huge for West Genesee as they are the underdogs in this game. But CBA just really has to know who they are and what they can do from earlier games in the season and just really get that extra 10% and go 110% and really do some damage.
Yeah, definitely. West Genesee definitely didn't expect to be in this tight of a game. Really, no one expected it. CBA is known to be the powerhouse of Section 3 football, other than maybe Indian River. And for West Genesee to be in a close game when they're only 2-2, you really expect more out of CBA. West Genesee has played pretty good this season. They've had 2 losses, and those have each been by 1 point at Baldwinsville and versus FM. So the fact that they're able to keep it close might not be completely surprising, but you really expect CBA to perform better in the second half.
What do you think is one major adjustment that CBA needs to make, Andy?
I know. Defensive. Defensively, I think they need to be more physical up front. They keep running around the sides, more contained. They also need to watch for the pass because they had a big play off of the pass. They didn't pay attention enough.
Mm-hmm. You know, as I said in the beginning, the ends are really going to be huge, and it seems mostly they've done their job, but you know, they just need that extra oomph to really pull through, and especially the interior defensive line really needs to start getting pressure on the West Genesee quarterback, because it hasn't really been that way so far, and it'd be huge if they did, because they've been getting incredible amount of pressure on the CBA quarterback, both Jordan and John. And if you were John right now, what is going through your head?
If you're John, you've got to be thinking about what you're doing in the second half. Maybe you're definitely warming up with your receivers, trying to get your head in that space. I'm sure he didn't expect to be playing in this game, especially with how well Jordan Ray has been playing so far this season. So I'm sure John is definitely focusing on being more concise with his passes. Just getting his connection with his receivers down pat.
Yeah, if I was John, I would be thinking, I need to be this quarterback that CBA needs right now. in order to win this football game. You know, down by 7, you need to really rally the troops, pick everybody up, and win a football game.
Good speech.
Yeah.
You should have recorded that.
Probably should have.
Got the whole football team here.
So with prioritizing the short pass, do you think they'll abandon the long pass? Because it really hasn't seemed very effective with that deep safety. And the West Genesee secondary has been very, very strong thus far.
Yeah, it's definitely surprising with how they're playing a three safety deep defense, and they're still getting a ton of pressure on the quarterback. You really expect more out of that CBA offensive line, especially when it's a lot of these guys last game at Alibrandi, as they have a senior-heavy offensive line right now. So if you got to be looking more at the short passes, getting the ball to John's heads quicker, and maybe not relying so much on the offensive line blocking for 4 to 5 seconds.
What's up, Quinn? What do you think about the game so far?
It's going good. I mean, we make a couple mistakes, but we could get it back. You know what I mean? It's just the way CBA roll.
If you were a wide receiver right now, what would you be thinking right now?
I mean, Jordan Ray could get back in the game if he needs to. Oh no, yeah. Whoa.
I don't think Jordan Ray can get back in. He's concussion protocol, something like that. He was sitting on the bench earlier, and Mr. Kim was looking at him. Minute left till the game starts, and West Genesee is jogging back onto the field.
West Genesee heads high, running onto the field very excitedly. Really, the momentum is in their hands. But I believe CBA gets the ball first.
No, I actually think West Genesee gets the ball first.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, you know what? It was like a 6-minute halftime, and I literally asked you like 5 questions. I can't do it.
Right, but I just didn't know if the...
It seems Jordan Ray is suiting back up. He has his helmet on, although he still seems a bit shaken up.
Yeah, he's walking a bit gingerly, and obviously you prioritize his health over winning one game, but him getting back in this game would be huge for the Brothers' chances in this game. So just getting him back, getting him 100% is obviously the biggest priority. That's what you're looking for as the head coach. You prioritize his safety.
You know, I think we've been talking about senior night, and you know, West Genesee being the underdogs and CBA being the favorites. And, you know, home field advantage really, really plays into that, and West Genesee has just completely ignored it. They've acted like they're not fazed by the CBA crowds and the CBA cheers, and they are very confident in what they can do.
Yeah, it seems like they've kind of silenced the CBA student section. Early on, they were getting all raucous and rowdy, booing the West Genesee as they ran onto the field. And it seems like as of halftime, the student section has really quieted down. And that's props to West Genesee and their really vigilant performance so far.
And the Brothers have not lost a game at home this season yet. Or I shouldn't say yet, but thus far they have not. Because the energy in Alibrandi is so intense for opposing teams to come in. It's very surprising to see West Genesee doing this well. And I think that the student section is getting loud. And they're getting hype again. I think the CBA football team really, really needs that energy to go and win this game.
Yeah, obviously that energy was important as you see the smoke going over the student section right now. I don't know if you can see that from your view, but yeah, you really just are looking for CBA to get their energy amped up, just get more into the game. It seems West Genesee has really had the mental advantage over the Brothers in this game.
Ryan Soren is leaving us now, but he would like something to say.
Yeah, just 8 a.m. on ESPN Sports Syracuse, 1200 a.m., 97.7 FM. The players only radio show talking about CNY football, Section 3 athletics. And yeah, just go give it a listen. Thank you.
There you start. So I noticed West Genesee was getting loud, and the Brothers not so much, and the West Genesee is getting the ball back.
We're back. Ball snap, steps back, pressure, sack.
Yeah. West Genesee got the ball, and then the CBA defense stopped them, and now CBA has the ball, 3rd down. Jordan Ray is back, and the penalty, although it was declined, still is not good for the Brothers.
24-yard line.
The other team's just in our head.
3rd down and 12 for the Brothers.
Driving us back. On top of being sacked, they almost called a penalty on us. Snap, step back, Cox throws, too high.
Way high.
It's 4th down. They're going to be forced to punt.
3 and outs for the Brothers here, down by 7. It's only 7, but 3 and outs really aren't good for the momentum of the offense, and just to get that rhythm, they can't, extend the drive longer, because then it just ends up giving West Genesee even longer time of possession and even more opportunities to score. And that's definitely one of the keys, is not giving your opponent more opportunities to score. Punt returned by about the 49.
That ball is just barely short of our own territory. It's not good position for us.
Shortheimer Fallon in on the stop. The Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
No wide receivers, all on the line. I form. Hands the ball off. Goes to the middle.
Oh, you're okay.
Finally tackled 5 yards downfield.
So, from your perspective, how
Man, they've been killing it.
C gets back up? He was the cause of the delay. Big player for the West Genesee. Oh yeah, they got the ball. Then it had to be, punted away because Brothers stopped them. The real question here is, can the Brothers stop them here and stop the momentum? Because it just seems like the Brothers cannot get a rhythm, and 3 and outs just at this point will not cut it because they are giving West Genesee.
West Genesee is a very powerful run.
West Genesee calls timeout.
What do you think West Genesee is going to do here to score and really put CBA in red alert and desperation mode?
I think they're going to start off with 3rd and 3. I think they're going to get a run to Francisco Cross here, try and get the first down, and maybe get a pass.
Bob with a deep pass?
Yeah.
Bob with a deep pass?
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go, under center. Quarterback fake. Throws it. Number 33. 2 brothers on him, but still caught it.
Cooney in on the stop. Gain is enough for a Wildcat first down. 1st and 10 at the CBA 37-yard line.
Getting in there in the tackle. Good set. No wide receiver. I form. Tight on the left. Motion. Set up. I form. Straight up the middle. Running. Taken down. Still driving.
I believe that was at about the line of scrimmage, maybe 2 yards on the gain.
No, I don't think any more than 1 yard. It's pretty back and forth.
Cross on the carry. Massaro with the first hit.
Run was forced outside by the defensive line.
Ball marked at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 7 for West Genesee.
No wide receivers again. Starting to run the ball like Indian River. A bit of motion.
Penalty flag on the play.
Penalty. Guess what you see.
Illegal procedure against the Wildcats.
Well, I definitely think West Genesee has done their homework and really watched the Indian River film against CBA, and they're really using their strengths as a run-heavy offense and doing
2nd and 12
and hitting
for
the
West
punches
Genesee.
well, just like Indian River did.
I think you're right. This is going to be if we lose, this will be the 2nd straight game loss to a run-power team. Seems to be our weakness. Rolling out, cuts up, falls. Loss of 2 yards. Yeah, he tripped. Tried cutting too hard.
Odomul slips down to the turf at the 40-yard line.
Seem to have multiple people on the bench.
Loss of 1 on the play.
3rd and long, do you think long pass here or big run to the outside?
Probably a long
3rd
pass,
down and
but if they're
13.
bunched up, it's going to run up the
For
middle
West
just like they've been
Genesee.
doing. Probably going to cut outside if he does that. Going to watch the fake up the middle and the rollout. And there's a wide
In the
receiver.
event this does become a 4th down, do you think West Genesee would have faith in their kicker?
I think not. Last time he kicked, they didn't go any farther than 20 yards.
They'll go for it?
Yep, the fake, the pass, Caught by number 8. Same guy who caught the touchdown.
Audibles passes.
Yeah, definitely. Number 8 of West Genesee having a great game tonight.
I think so. He's very physical,
Ball is spotted
very
at
aggressive.
the
The way he catches the ball.
CBA 33-yard line.
What do you think to move here for West Genesee?
Bringing up a 4th down and
Back to the
6
pass, you know.
for West
4th and
Genesee.
6. Maybe fake punt.
You think it'll hit the slant or a deep post?
I would look at the out here on the out route. Number 13.
Oh, there's no one ever there by the wide receivers. Motion. It's set. He can throw the quick hitch to open. Ball thrown. Caught. First down. What's up? First and 10. Inside the 25.
Ball is spotted on the 21-yard line of CBA, and that gain was enough for a West Genesee first down.
It's
Again,
actually
Gary,
really
Pitts in on the stop.
gang tackling there by the brothers.
I think that's a big thing that we need to stop them with. We don't gang tackle nothing. They break a tackle, then break another. That's how they get yards.
Wildcats.
More physical, like I said.
Definitely on the swarm tackling, the brothers have been better, and they need to do more of that, because on single, on one-on-one, hasn't been looking as great.
Fake. Rolls out. Quick pass to 88. He's going. Touch the pylon. And he's called short. By 1 yard.
Pass to Hudgens is complete. Knocked out of bounds by Amari Pitts, short of the goal line. Ball is spotted at the 1-yard line. First and goal for West Genesee. Goal for West Genesee.
1 yard line here. What would you expect out of the West Genesee offense?
Go right back to the run. Right up the middle.
Right up the middle. Would it be by the QB and just dive over, or do you think it would be maybe a I formation to the running back?
Yeah, I believe it'd be like a fullback dive looking play in I formation.
Performance thus far?
Yeah, I've been a little bit surprised with that. West Genesee has 2 and 3 record, so I mean they're looking better than the record shows right now, and definitely putting up a good fight against CBA.
And here we go, first and goal. Major drive here.
Getting back in the huddle. I think they're going to fake it and throw in an out route.
You know, West Genesee was really gifted great field position here, because they only went from the 49. They only had about 50 yards to go through.
I think it's just that their defense was able to push the CBA Brothers back to the point where they couldn't kick it far enough. Ball, motion, snap, hand to 32, running for the touchdown.
Davis on the carry.
Brothers
Touchdown, West Genesee.
For the West Genesee.
Brothers are now down 13-0.
You know, we mentioned the bag of tricks earlier with Ryan's story, and I think just this next opening drive by the brothers is the time to use your best plays and really pull everything you got out of the bag of tricks.
I think so too. You're down 14-0. You don't want to lose at senior night. You got to pull everything out of the bag.
Variety's kick is good.
And the kick is good. 14-0 West Genesee.
14-0.
Let's go! Wake up! Wake up! Let's go! Let's go! What's going on?
second play of the game. Ball's kicked off by West Genesee. Jameer has it. Down at the 35.
You know, with any game, you have to win 2 of the 3 aspects of the game. You know, usually at least. You know, offense is 1, special teams is 1, and defense is 1. And it seems like West Genesee has dominated on every front. Defense has not allowed a touchdown yet. Offense has put 14 on the board, and special teams has gotten great field positioning, and they haven't given up any significant field positioning. So it's been huge, dominant on all 3 fronts. Brothers will have to pick it up.
Brothers throw another screen pass. Runs right into the tackler.
Blown up by number 13.
They ran a little 4-man on the same side. Something.
Brought down by Fiorenzi.
Looked like it was going to be good. And then he just runs right into the tackler.
If I was a CBA head coach, which may be a bit out of my depth, I think I would be running, you know, passes to more of the outside, but not quite screens. Maybe like comeback routes to the outside, or like short slants maybe to the inside when the linebackers are really showing blitz.
Ball is deflected. Number 88.
And you can really see with that play where the energy is. It's really on West Genesee's side. They're pumped up. Adrenaline is there. And CBA just keeps shaking their heads.
What do you mean? They feel cold, probably. A little chillier side of today. Just got to push through it, though. CBA set up and spread. Running back on the left side, Jameer. Motion left. Trips left. Ball snap. Step back. Cox throws. Caught by number 3. Jukes out. Keep going. Gets up just about a first down. 45. Good run by Anderson.
Anderson advances the ball out to the CBA 45-yard line, which is enough for a CBA first down.
And that is exactly what the Brothers need, just, you know, a good short route, and then really utilize the run after catch to pick up the yards. And I think that is what the Brothers need instead of the screen passes.
Because I think they need to give the quarterback a little more freedom. He's not throwing like he should. He's not being able to pick. He's just finding one guy and throwing it to him.
And, you know, on that pass, he just bolted running. And I feel like if the offensive line could pick it up and give him a bit more time, 2-3 seconds, Jordan can really let his receivers develop their routes, let them get open, make them make a play, and just really drive down the field and score. But he just does not have enough time, and he's running so much. You know, just that little extra time that they could give, they need to.
Seems to have both running backs there. Throw it to Sire, running. Tackle about 4 yards downfield.
The pass is complete to Torrance, brought down by Hudgens.
Oh, Sire seems to be hurt.
Fiorenzi.
Up the sideline.
Gain of 4 on the play.
He went down, took his helmet off. Doesn't look in too good condition.
Third and 6. Outside run here.
Their own 49-yard line.
I mean, they seem to be passing the ball a lot more right now. So if there's no back in the backfield, then it's most likely a pass.
Seems like the interior line of West Genesee has really, really been doing their job. Not really letting many plays up in the interior.
Timeout, CBA.
I think so too. I think the interior line of West Genesee is being very physical, and I think they scared CBA's line to the point where they don't want to hit them as hard. They're just kind of like going at them.
Definitely. CBA needs to match the energy, if not surpass it, in order to really hold their blocks.
They need to hype themselves up somehow. The cheerleaders aren't doing it. The student section's not helping. They need some way to help them. Trips, motion, ball pass, it's a screen. Jameer breaks away, trips, just a yard short.
Pass is complete.
They're gonna have to go for this.
Advances the ball into
Fourth
West
down,
Genesee
it looks like
territory.
4th and 2.
Looks like
Interior
the
run,
26-yard
but it seems like it's been
line.
shut down thus far. Is a
CBA.
screen in the playbook here?
And a long yard to go.
Maybe. It seems like the interior line's collapsing on them. So they gotta do something outside. Taking away a big part of our offense.
12 seconds on the play clock. CBA's got to hurry it up here.
Russian. They're in dog. Strong right. And he gets stopped.
Massive stop for West Genesee up the middle.
Number 62. Big
Ray
strong
on
in
the
front.
carry. Stopped short of the line to gain. The Wildcats will take over on down.
Get in there, CBA, let's go! Hey, let's go! Let's go!
Stay focused, guys. It's about to get up. Let's go, defense!
Let's go!
West Genesee set up with 2 in the backfield. Hand it off. Tackled by Gaye. Don't get any yard.
Cross on the carry, brought down by Schottermeyer. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Same thing. Do it again. Let's do it again.
Again, set up with 2 in the backfield. 2 on the right side. Ball snap. Hand it off. No. Fake. Run to number 88. And he gets game tackled. And his leg is strong.
2 great plays for the brothers. You know, when they were down by 7, well, even before that, when it was 0-0 to begin the game, you know, the brothers really didn't want to give up any points because they didn't want to be down.
3rd down and 10.
And then when they were down 7-0, you know, they really didn't want to give up points. And now that they're down by 14 with the 3rd quarter coming to a close, now that you can't let up any points, or their chances of, you know, winning the football game are very, very low if they do.
Let's see what you mean. This down, it seems like someone's hyped them up for this. For some reason, they're like being more aggressive all of a sudden. They
Yeah, it
did
seems
that earlier.
they're really reading the situation here, and they know they have to get the stop here and score.
You think that's made it more aggressive?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just need to get woken up a bit.
From the carrier dome with 9 seconds
Cheerleaders
left
are being
in the
nice and
first
loud,
half.
trying to support them.
Syracuse 7, Clemson 14.
Matthew Cooney back on the field.
What do you think West Genesee's play will be out the gate, you know, 3rd and 10, last 2 plays haven't gone so well. What do you think?
Definitely pass. Yeah.
Ryan Story is back.
If you're looking at what do we got? Trips over on this side. I mean, you got any route in the book here, really.
Welcome back, Ryan. How do you feel about, you know, CBA since you've been gone?
You know, the offense still looks a little shaky. Jordan Ray is a bit shaken up, clearly. His run ability has pretty much been taken away by that nasty hit that he took. And that's a major facet of his game, the ability to scramble out of the pocket when the line breaks down a little. So for his, really just his ability to run away from pressure taken away, the offense isn't allowed to hold the ball as long. They have to do more screen passes, short routes. And while that should be playing to their strengths, it seems like West Genesee has been able to counter that pretty well. And yeah, on the defensive side of the ball for CBA, it seems like they're getting a little bit tired. The West Genesee run game is wearing them down. So it doesn't look good for CBA right now. Defensive stop is crucial right here.
West Genesee setting up, single back, 2 on each side, spread, steps back, looks, fires to number 8. Number 8 has caught it, wrapped up, goes down around the 35. That was a big play for West Genesee. Oh, flag is thrown.
Number 8, Dom Burris, having a phenomenal game, a touchdown, and a number of very big plays to really help out the West Genesee offense and pick up their drive and keep it alive. These have been big for them and massive losses for the CBA defense.
That's a big one.
Penalty. And that will be assessed against West
back to the
Genesee
50.
after the first down.
1st and 25.
It will bring the ball back to midfield, but it is first down, West Genesee, 1st and 25 yards to go.
Seems to be a timeout call, something of the sorts. Miscommunication by the refs and the coach.
Check that. It will be a West Genny first down and 10 from midfield.
They seem to have brought it back to a 1st and 10. Coaches and the refs seem to be talking.
You know, during this, what do you think the key the CBA defense needs to be right now?
Really just stopping the run. The pass defense has been solid this game, although a couple good passes have gone up the middle. It seems like the exterior, like near the sideline, pass defense has been really, really solid. So for them to just stuff the middle with maybe put 2 defensive tackles right in the A gap, that seems like it could be the best strategy for stopping this West Genesee run.
Would you maybe bring up a safety? Or not run cover 2, maybe cover 1?
You know, it's tough to do that because you do get burned a little bit more, especially like on surprise passes. But, you know, it is an option, definitely, especially as West Genesee is going to start running the clock out more with their 2-possession lead.
Big run here. And it seems like no huddle offense on 2nd and long.
Second
Trying to
down
catch
20
CBA.
for West Genesee.
Pass step back, fire, unload. 17 has his spacing, and he drops it.
And that could have been huge for West Genesee, dropped by number 17.
Almost pass to Chamberlain.
That could have
Broken up by Masao.
changed it from 3rd and 20 to 1st and 10 in the red zone. Even a touchdown.
Seems like number 17, Chamberlain of West Genesee, has been having a very, very good game. Not so much there.
Getting set. Spread. Back on the right. Set. Motion. Flipping the trips. Snap, step back, looks left, throws the ball, going deep. Pick!
Massive interception here for the Brothers.
Who's that? Dan Anderson having a great night.
Dan Henderson, despite the scoreboard, has been having a very, very good game. As you just saw, an interception there and a number of short passes that have really utilized his run after catch ability and his speed. Maybe this is a momentum shift that CBA needed.
Yeah, definitely. Dan Anderson has played great both sides of the ball, even on special teams when he recovered that onside kick. He's really been a jack of all trades for the CBA team that really is in need of a guy to make a couple of big plays right now. So for him to show up in this key moment of the game, get them the ball with 11 minutes left, they really need this. So, yeah.
Jameer's wrapped up, stopped at the line. Second down and 9.
Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Advances the ball about a yard. Second down and 9.
I don't think the runs are working too well for them. I don't think the run is working too well for them. Brothers are coming back and getting set. Running back on the right, sit and spread. Go. Chris to switch to the left now is Trips. Trips left. Ball snap, rolling out. Cox gets ready to run. Throws. Caught by Dan Anderson. Going down the sideline. Breaks all tackles. And he's going. He's gone.
Now there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. We must see it first. It is on the Brothers. That touchdown will unfortunately be called back.
The Brothers.
They're called back. I'd like to see a replay on that.
That was exactly what the Brothers needed. Really cut short there.
Dan Anderson made a great play breaking up tackles and just using his speed to get in the end zone.
You know, they really could have added it to his stat sheet today because he's been great on both sides of the ball. But unfortunately, a holding penalty will bring him back.
That would have been great, going straight from defense on a pick to offense and a touchdown. That could have been the momentum change now. I think to stop them with the try.
Ball now placed on the CBA 30-yard
Now,
line,
Story,
bringing up a
what do
second
you
down and
think
25 for the
they
Brothers.
should do after that big play? What do you think they should come out and do?
Well, they have second and extremely long. Maybe you do a run, but I'd suggest doing a play action here, trying to free up one of your receivers from the outside for a pass. That really hurts. You know, Dan Anderson, again, having a great game. And you look, they do a run right there. The run isn't working, and they keep trying to go back to it, especially up the middle. If they could attack the outside, I think that's their best way of winning the game.
Ball spotted at the
Kind of looked like a Bonnie sling.
Bringing up 3rd and 25 for CBA from their own 30.
Looking bad. I do not know why they ran the ball.
Huge play for number 78, Taekwon McGriff. You know, after the called back touchdown, West Genesee really fired back very effectively with that big play there.
Yeah, but called back, so it really does hurt. Cox fires. Down the right. Oh, he got it! Oh! I'm calling PI on that. Throwing his hand down and everything.
Anderson's pass to Torrance. Check that raise pass to Torrance.
So you're looking real sad. This head dude.
Broken up by
That's not the time for that.
You know, he was in double coverage.
4th down and 25 for CBA.
Very difficult ball to catch.
I think the defense would get a little too handsy there, yo.
You think DPI should be called?
Yeah, of course I think. And again, I am biased, but golf, fair catch.
So a punt there, it seems like the Brothers had to do it based on their field position, but was it the right call?
You have to when you're that deep in your own territory and you have that like that long of a distance to get on 4th down, and it stinks. You never, when you're down 2 possessions, you never want to have to punt in the 4th quarter, and their hand was forced, especially with that incompletion. It looked like he could have had it, but it's just one of the many bounces and breaks this game that really haven't gone CBA's way. This really has gone completely downhill for CBA since the start of the game, and it looks like all the momentum is on West Genesee's side.
Ball is run outside. First down. First down about 15 yards downfield.
Would you say that CBA's primary problem is just missed opportunities that were almost there, but just need that, extra little push to, really make the play happen?
Yeah, you saw it with that touchdown by Dan Anderson down the sideline where he made a great play, and then there was a hold called in the backfield. Plays like that just really demoralize the team when you think you have that touchdown, but you don't. They've driven into West Genesee territory a couple times. There was one play early on where they could have kicked a field goal to take a 3-0 lead, and they decided to go for it on 4th down, and that they ended up not getting it, which cost them a chance of getting that early lead. And when you have those chances, you don't capitalize on any of them. They still have no points put on the scoreboard, a complete goose egg. You have to just be able to just take advantage of those opportunities on a more consistent basis.
Big run there of 8 yards. West Genny I formation.
Well, it's set. 2 backs in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Gets ready to snap. Snaps the ball, turns around, hands it off. Outside run again. Gets through. First down.
The West Genesee offensive line has been playing phenomenally today, while the Brothers have been letting in a lot of pressure.
Well, it doesn't matter how well they play. If there's a penalty, it's going back. It's all sides.
The indication from the officials is a legal procedure against West Genesee.
Procedure. And now it'll be 2nd and 7.
Get up on the ball. They got their play ready. Get up on the ball.
Dan Anderson back deep. Brothers show blitz.
Gotta hit him hard. And fumble it. I feel like Kane is very lacking today. All the runs are mostly outside. The one right there, they could have had it. Quarterback just rolls out, goes out.
Do you think the tackling could be better?
Oh, 100%. They get tackled, they get an extra 2 yards. You can't let them fall forward. You gotta use your momentum, push them back. They're not using that to their advantage. Backs in the backfield. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Ball snapped, handed off. It's number 5 again. In the middle linebacker, Tristan gets the tackle.
Carry. Brought down for a loss by
73 running off the field. Same with number 50.
2nd down and a little more than 10 for West Genesee.
7 minutes left. 7 minutes left in the last quarter. Two backs in the backfield. To the right. Tight against the line. Ball snap. Hand it off. No fake. Ball thrown. Tackled. It's now 3rd and 5.
Going back on tackling, there's been a lot of high tackles. What do you think could they do better?
For the CBA's defense, it really looks like they are getting a bit. The mental focus is kind of disappearing as the game has worn on. You've seen it with their the mental discipline that you really need to keep a consistent defense throughout the game. It's just kind of been fading. So for them to just really keep their heads in the game, especially with only 6 minutes left, half of 1 quarter, you just really need to keep your head in this game.
Cross on the carry.
Like I said earlier, when he tackled him, he let him fall forward. Give him about an extra 3-4 yards.
Advances the ball to the CBA 24-yard line. Gain is enough for a Wildcat first down.
West Genesee is now within the Brothers 25. They now have a single back. 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Ball pitch to number 5. Brought down. About 3-4 yards.
Ross again on the carry. Profonta in on the stop.
You know, it seems like the Brothers' first,
Ball
even
started
second,
at the 19
third
yard
down
line.
defense.
Second down
Yeah,
and
first,
5
second
for
down
West
defense
Genesee.
seems very strong, but seems to fade a bit in the 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, it looks like, especially with West Jenny running the ball, or like West Genesee is known for their run game, and they don't really, they keep that consistent with their first and second down, where they just pound the ball on the ground, and CBA knows it's coming, so they've been good about stopping it. But when you get to the 3rd down, when maybe you throw in a play action there, throw the defense off balance, that's when West Genesee's offense really seems to be working, catching CBA off guard.
Passing the ball. Going to 17. Caught. Kept out. Fumble!
Touchdown, West Genesee on the fumble.
Now 20-0.
Complete. And the ball is fumbled into the end zone and recovered by West Genesee for a touchdown.
These are down.
You look down to me.
Mansurati for the extra point. West Jenny leads 21-0.
Hype.
West Genesee.
Head up, son. Hold your head up. Come on, baby. Let's go, brothers!
CBA Brothers get set to get ready for the kickoff. Just tell them very demoralized. Squid kick. Got past number 6. Ball's picked up. Number 30. Running. Using his speed. Downfield. Nice run by number 30. Got into the 45. Giving us good field position.
On the return.
Yes, this is definitely something the Brothers needed, is good field position from their special teams.
45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Brothers.
You're going to need to step it up right here. West Genesee is trying to make a fool out of CBA by forcing a shutout. CBA is setting up in trips right with the running back on the left. West Genesee setting up in cover 4. Ball snap. Put your hitches. Caught. 1st down. Enemy territory.
James Bell on the reception.
No strips left. No strips left.
Great pass is complete to Anderson. Gains it up
Back on the
for
right side.
CBA 1st down.
Ball snapped. Step back. Goes forward. Steps forward. Step back. Gets set. Starts to run. Gets tackled about the line.
Sideline.
3:30 left on the clock. Trips right, back on the right side. It's handed off. Jameer. Jameer runs. Gets about a first down.
Hanford on the carry.
First down is given to CBA. Change their move.
Advances the ball to the west.
CBA certainly making a drive.
32-yard line, and that's
2
enough
first
for
downs in a row.
Ball snap. Steps back. Throws. Caught. He goes, runs. First down. CBA Austin's moving very fast.
I think that's exactly what CBA has needed from the beginning. It's just more of those comeback routes, those short passes, not quite screens, but just short passes, and no huddle offense to really catch the West Genesee defense off guard.
Ball is run by Jameer again.
Hanford on the carry.
Now,
Advances the
inside
ball
the 10-yard line.
to West
Penalty is
Genesee
thrown.
territory to the 9-yard line. Will be enough for a first down, but there is a flag on the play.
There's a little bit of anger inside there. Penalty on the defense. Still first down.
The indication from the officials, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against West Genesee. That'll be a half the distance to the
First and
goal
goal for the Brothers.
Moving the ball inside the
Range is just
5-yard
thrown
line.
right in there. What do you think they're gonna do here?
First and goal.
What do you think the brother gonna do right now?
Most likely a short pass slant.
Pass drop by Danny
Pass to
Anderson. A
ball
little low.
incomplete. Second and
You're right
goal.
though. You said a little short pass. If he got up a little more, he could have caught it and drove it in the end zone.
I think Jordan may have had an extra second or two where a slant would have really been great there, because it looked like no one would have got him.
Pass is almost intercepted.
Raised pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. Ball's incomplete. Third down and goal for the Brothers.
They're in goal. What do you think here?
They're probably going to try to feed the pass game. Obviously, the run game has been pretty much stuffed up so far, and especially now that West Genesee is going to be in their goal line and kind of run defense, you got to hope for maybe try to get one of the receivers doing a legal screen here.
And Anderson,
incomplete
overthrown.
pass right there. Fourth down, you're definitely looking for the touchdown. Even if they get it, it could be too late. They really need a miracle here now.
It seems like the interior run game, though, did get picked up there with Jameer, number 9's 2 runs, actually getting both first downs. But it seems like in the red zone, not really CBA's strength to run up the middle in such a short distance to the end zone.
Spread. Jameer on the right side. Ball snap. Fumbled. Ball flings up. Oh my God. The lineman has the ball. And he's running. Ray catches him and takes him down at the 20-yard line. They're now on the opposing team's 20.
Huge play for West Genesee.
Fumble on the play, picked up by West Genesee. Tackle made by number 8, Jordan Ray.
Not great execution there, but it really does. I admire Jordan's run to pick him up and hit him out of bounds before he could run into the end zone. It really shows that despite the scoreboard, they're still in it.
You can see his face that he really cares about the game. Just doesn't want to give that up. Fortunate. Set up. 2 receivers on the right. Ball snap. Handed off. Up the middle. Stuffed at the line.
Cross on the carry.
It's now second down. 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line, second down and 9 for West Genesee.
West Genesee starts to get to 2 running backs in the backfield. Wide receivers on the right. Back gets ready to get set. Ball is snapped. Handed off. Number 5. It's taken down. About 5 yards downfield. It's now about 3rd and 3.
Cross out the carry. Kasab on the bottom of the pile. Gain of 5 on the play. Third and 4 for West Genesee.
Good set. 2 running backs in the backfield. Quarterback snaps. Hands it off. Up the middle. Taken down.
You know, West Genesee really using their bread and butter, the interior run, and just run in general, just to go off.
Short of the first down.
Excuse me, it's 4th down and short.
And this will be the final play of the game.
Fourth down and 1 for West Genesee.
About to get set. That'll be some trick play just for fun. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers on the right and 1 on the left. Timeout is called.
Timeout, West Genesee.
3.8 seconds left.
So, what do you think about what the Brothers should have done better, and can do better from now on, heading on to FM?
So they've only got a couple, I believe only 1 game left before playoffs, might have 2. But they really just need to focus on opening up their playbook a little bit more, try to be a little bit more creative with their play calling, really focus on getting the receivers the ball rather than just doing those short plays where they are kind of playing to what the opposing team wants them to do. And if they were to try to cement their own game to their strengths better, I think it would really benefit the team in the long run.
Yeah, thank you, Story.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
didn't try to run. No, we did try to run. Oh, you're right. We did try to run. What's that? Do you want to throw this away? No, don't throw it away. That's all we did. Don't even try to draw. We're using a wide receiver as our primary runner, and it wasn't a sweep. Like it was just like, here, a ball. Well, we can't take that away from them. They did a great job checking. But I still wonder why we didn't switch to some stuff. Other things.
Maybe let's start with that one.
Maybe it didn't go well in practice. They didn't want to try.
Andy, grab that, Andy.